Hello, this is Catholic Prophecies for You. We're reading now in Esdras, second section of the Prophecies. You can see you can obtain from the Reign of the Antichrist a book obtained from tanbooks.com or Books a Million or Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. The book is priced at $18.95. You can obtain the companion book to that called The Prophet in Our Times by the same author, Reverend Joe R. Colton. Let's begin now with the prophecy, the second section of Esdras. In the last days thereof the Most High will praise up 3 kings, and they shall change many things therein, and shall exercise lordship over the earth and over the dwellers therein, with much oppression, above all those that were before them. Therefore are they called the heads of the eagle. For these are they that shall bring to a head his wickedness and consummate his last end. And whereas thou didst see the great head disappeared, one of them shall die upon his head, but yet with pain. But as for the 2 who remain, the sword shall devour them. For the sword of the one shall devour him that was with him. Nevertheless, this one also shall fall by the sword in the last days. And whereas thou didst see 2 under wings passing over to the head, that is upon the right side, this is the interpretation. These are they whom the Most High hath kept for his, i.e., the eagles, end. And their rule shall be short and full of uproar, as thou hast seen. And as for the lion whom thou didst see, thou roused from the wood and roaring, and speaking to the eagle, and reproving him for his unrighteousness and all his deeds. As thou hast heard, this is the Messiah whom the Most High hath kept unto the end of the days, who shall spring from the seed of David, and shall come and speak unto them. He shall reprove them for their ungodliness, rebuke them for their unrighteousness, reproach them to their faces with their treacheries. For at the first he shall set them alive for judgment, and when he hath rebuked them, he shall destroy them. F. These are the interpretations of the vision, whereas thou didst see a man coming up from the heart of the sea. This is he whom the Most High is keeping many ages, and through him whom he will deliver his creation, and the same shall order the survivors. And whereas thou didst see that out of this mouth there came wind and fire and storm, whereas he held neither spear nor any warlike weapon, but destroyed the assaults of that multitude which had come to fight against him. This is the interpretation. Behold, the days come when the Most High is about to deliver them that are upon the earth. And there shall come astonishment of the mind upon the dwellers of the earth, and they shall plan to war one against another, city against city, place against place, people against people, and kingdom against kingdom. And it shall be, when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen, which I showed thee before, then shall my Son be revealed, whom thou didst see as a man ascending. It shall be, when all the nations hear his voice, every man shall leave his own land, and the warfare which they have one against another, and an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou didst see, desiring to come and to fight against him. But he shall stand upon the summit of Mount Sion, and Sion shall come and shall be made manifest to all men, prepared and builded, even as thou didst see the mountain cut without hands. But he, my Son, shall reprove the nations that are come for their ungodliness, which things, i.e., rebukes, are like unto a storm, and shall reproach them to their face with their evil thought, and with the tortures which with which they are destined to be tortured, which are compared unto a flame, and then shall he destroy them without labor by the law, which is compared unto fire. G. For still worse evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall yet take place. For the weaker of the world grows through age, so much the more the evils shall increase upon the dwellers on earth. Truth shall withdraw further off, and falsehood be right at hand. For the eagle is hastening to come, whom thou sawest in vision. Again, these are the second prophecies, second edition of prophecies taken from Esdras, which are originally from the reign of the Antichrist, pages 60 to 62, authored by Reverend R. Gerald Culleton, and published by tanbooks.com. You can obtain these books again from Amazon.com, MarsOnNoble.com, BooksAMillion.com. And the copyright is original 1951. Thus concludes the prophecies of the prophet Esdras, Esdras, Part 2. Thank you very much for your patience.